What is up, everyone? DPX here. Welcome back to another review. Today, I just watched Marvel's new Disney Plus special, Werewolf by Night. I really had no idea what to think of this going into it, so let's just talk about it. Spoiler free. I'll try my best. I don't really know what was a spoiler and what wasn't, because I didn't really follow the movie too much going in, but I'll try my best to keep it spoiler free. But anyways, before we get started, you know what to do. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell, leave a comment, or I will become a werewolf and murder you. So Werewolf by Night, directed by Michael Giacchino, who is known to compose a lot of movies. You know, this is his directorial debut, and it's a special. I feel like it falls somewhere in between a movie and a show. This is a Halloween special. Maybe, I would assume, maybe testing the waters. More ways than one, and I'll get into that. But one way, testing the waters to see if they can do more of these TV specials. They're also doing the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special, so maybe some testing the waters you got there. And basically, I'm not too familiar with the Werewolf by Night comics. In fact, I didn't even know about them until this movie was announced. So, yeah, I kind of went into this completely blind with the one character I knew that was going to be in this is Man-Thing. And that's not much of a spoiler. They had him in the trailer. And also, I don't know, I feel like it should have not been in the trailer, but that's not a problem with this. The thing is, I really enjoyed this. I wasn't expecting to enjoy this. It might be the best thing that Marvel has put out on Disney Plus. That might be better than any other show they have, because I was entertained by this 50-minute special, and I'll get into that length in a little bit. But you know, basically, the way I can describe it, you have like a cult or something of people, and they're all trying to get this bloodstone, and meanwhile, you follow Jack Russell, who has other motives. And, I mean, based on the title, Werewolf by Night, I think you might know what the motives are. And it's not a spoiler. I don't think it's a spoiler to say that, well, there's some werewolf action in here, and it's very entertaining. And I gotta say, this was very gory. You know what I mean? Like, it's definitely the goriest MCU thing, and I feel like we just said that a few months ago about Doctor Strange, but no, they like straight up showed characters like getting fucking viciously murdered. Like, they showed the gore, you know. Obviously, it still has like a PG-13 or was it TV-14 or whatever. They still have that rating. It's not TVMA. Fuck, I never get them right, but it's not TVMA because of the black and white. So that helped them get away with it. The blood's not as red or anything. You can't. It looks a little more cartoony, if you know what I mean, when a character gets their head ripped off or whatever. So that's how they got away with it. But like, not like, let's be real. This is like really bloody and gory. And that's another way I feel like the MCU, Marvel, is testing the waters. Because maybe, you know, not just Marvel, Disney too, maybe they see, they made this and they put in a black and white filter, and maybe it's like, oh, well, maybe we could do rated R stuff. Like, I know Deadpool, they said they're keeping that rated R, but like, Blade, I think, should be rated R. Maybe if they want to do, like, a Punisher movie or series, like, that has to be rated R. They can't have it be PG-13. So, like, maybe, like, this could be, again, maybe this is testing the waters. About that black and white filter, by the way, I think it actually just looked, it made the movie stand out. I'm gonna call this a movie, by the way. I know it might not technically be a movie in the more, in the sense we see other, like, where does this go? Do we count this on the MCU movie ranking or whatever? But whatever, I think the little filter made the movie stand out, you know, like, the film stock and, like, sort of the cigarette burns, you know what I mean? To make it look like it's a movie from the 30s or 40s, but, like, obviously I noticed it at first, I'm like, look, yeah, we're in black and white. After a little while, I didn't notice it at all. It's just sort of like, I think it just looked really cool, and it made this one stand out. You know, a lot of people, and I'm starting to get this sort of issue with the MCU too, although I will still always watch anything the MCU puts out, but like, they need to freshen things up. And in this phase, in phase 4, they have been. You know, Doctor Strange was pretty different, Shang-Chi, Eternals were pretty different, Moon Knight was pretty different, She-Hulk is very different. Now, whether or not you like those is different. I didn't mean to say different a fucking 7th time, but whether or not you like those is one thing, but like, you got to admit they are different. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is like it's very bloody and gory, and it's not something we usually see in the MCU. You know, Shang-Chi is like a martial arts film, not something we usually see in the MCU. She-Hulk is this like almost like a sitcom, not something you see too much in the MCU. This is like like a creature feature, it almost feels like. Like, it really feels like an earlier horror film like Frankenstein or The Mummy, you know? My issue? I wish it was longer. And if that's like the issue I have, that's really damn good. But like 50 minutes, I can definitely see how this could have been like at least like an hour and a half. And I kind of like how this is sort of in its own little pocket in the MCU. I don't really see Jack Russell or Elsa or Man-Thing interacting with like Thor or She-Hulk or whoever. I don't see that happening. Kind of wanted to though. Like, I just want to see more. I want to see. I just wanted to see more. You know, in the best way possible. So, kind of a shorter one because this is only 50 minutes long. But Werewolf by Night. Not what I expected. I don't know what I was expecting, but definitely not this. But that's a great, in the best way possible. This is definitely one of the best MCU, one of the best things to come out of the MCU in a while, and definitely their most unique thing I think they've ever done. More unique than anything else. And like I said, Phase 4, for as like, you know, unfocused and as, you know, kind of for the first time dipping in quality for the MCU, it has been very unique so far. This is the most unique thing. Although, I just wanted it to be longer, and also I didn't really mention this as a complaint, but like, having this, it's just something that's gonna, it's like a side effect almost of having something in the MCU and not have it like really tie into anything. It feels ultimately inconsequential. I kind of like part of that, but the other thing is you can almost skip this one if you're doing an entire MCU watch, but don't skip this one. This Werewolf by Night is really fun, really good, and really gory. And I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. So that's my review for Werewolf by Night. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Have you seen it? Have you not seen it? Have you not seen it? Do you want to see it? Do you not want to see it? Anything about the special, let me know down below. Anyways, be sure to comment, subscribe, or I will turn into a werewolf and murder you. Bye!